What do you want your life to look like? More importantly, what do you want it to feel like? What do you say we help you get a little more clear on that? Namaste, my love, and welcome to your tarot reading for January 11th. We have a 111 portal today, 11122, all of those beautiful angel numbers, and there's no way that I couldn't pull some cards for you. So the main thing that you need to know about this portal is that it is all about manifesting. It is time to manifest your heart's and soul's desire. So here we go. We are going to see what the cards have for you, trying a different angle so that you can see the cards better. And yeah, let's get into this. If you have not already, be sure to, if you dig what unfolds here, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you get notifications every time I upload something new. And you are also going to want to share because sharing is caring, okay? All right, love. Let's see what comes through for you. You're not alone. That's right. 22, the number 2, is about connection. So this is you coming into like a divine communion with the universe, co-creating with the universe. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. Remember that you are never, ever, ever alone. The blue flame, yes. Spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. That's right. A lot of people, a lot of souls will be experiencing kind of a kickoff to their spiritual awakening today. So if you find yourself just feeling like blasted wide open all of a sudden, that's why. And star family, yes. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. That's right. Again, you are not alone. We are all connected, but when we come down to this planet, we forget that we're connected with every and all, and part of the human experience is just feeling alone and remembering that we are divinely connected to one another. So you don't have to do this on your own. Ask the universe for support. Ask your guardian angels for support, your spirit guides, okay? So, yes, 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 and yes. It is time to manifest some stuff. Again, co-creating with the universe. You don't have to do this all by yourself. Okay. So we always start with Lenormand. I'm sorry. No, we don't. We never start with Lenormand. We always start with Oracle. That gives you like the kind of big picture, and then Tarot goes into greater depth. That's where the tea gets spilled, girl. And then we always wrap up with Lenormand. Okay, Lenormand will give you your action steps. All right. Here we go. I will build this out and then we'll talk about it. The Ace of Materials, the Knight of Emotions, the Devil energy, that's Capricorn, and we are currently in Capricorn. The Magician, come on, Creator. 2 of Voices, Hanged Muse, 4 of Materials, the Hierophant, and the 9 of Emotions. Okay, so the Ace of Materials, this is literally an abundant new beginning. Manifesting abundance. So this is this new thing. It's time for you to get into It's time for you to step into your new direction. It's time for you to step into your path. Like we said, you are co-creating with the universe, so now is the time for you to step into it, okay? The Knight of Emotions here reminds us that in life, in nature, we have two choices. You either continue to grow or you decay, okay? So you can either continue to grow, expand, or you can stay stagnant and you can decay. So move forward. This is reminding you to move forward. This is also, again, like a communion, a connection. This is you and the universe working together with the universe so that you can grow. Know that it's already done. And it's just a matter of you catching this reality up to the reality where it's already done, where it's already worked out, where it's already made manifest. But in order to do that, you've got to clip the strings of the things that you've been a slave to that threaten to keep you stuck, okay? You don't need that stuff anymore. That stuff has been keeping you comfortable, but just because you're comfortable doesn't mean that it's good for you. It doesn't mean that you're continuing to grow and expand, okay? So we're cutting the strings, no longer needing to be a slave to the vices, to the things that help you to not feel guilty for not moving forward, okay? So it's time to stop trying to drink it away or smoke it away or whatever other vices you have. It's time to clean up your act and step into this new path, all right? The Magician, as above, so below. You can create anything that you want, and you are co-creating with the universe. So this is you unleashing your power. Unleash your power. The Two of Voices. Take off the blindfold. You don't have to run from yourself anymore. Guess what? Every time you run from yourself, everywhere you go, there you are. So take off the blindfold and see just how amazing you are. See that you already have everything that you need in order to step into this new thing. Okay? The Hanged Muse. Surrender. Surrender to your power, powerful creator. Okay? Look, I know it can be super duper scary. Let me actually get personal with you for a minute. So I have been, for the last 2 years, I've been hanging out in this really awesome community, learning marketing, learning how to grow my business. And through that community, I also grew another business helping other spiritual entrepreneurs grow their own businesses. Okay. And it's got to the point where I've outgrown the community. I'm so grateful for the teachings and everything, but now it's time for me to step out and do my own thing. Now, you know, instead of filtering people through this community, which I absolutely can and will still send people over there because the training that they provide is invaluable, I have gotten to the point where everything that they say is like a broken record to me. You know, I've learned the stuff. It's now a matter of doing. And is it scary as shit to just step into your power and to trust yourself and to know that you can do it? Of course it is. But that doesn't mean that you don't do it. If I stick around as much as I have been in that particular community, then I will be stagnant. I will be holding myself back because it's almost like I've been using them as a crutch, you know? So I totally get it. You have to surrender to your power and you have to step into your power. You gotta own it. The Four of Materials is just reminding you that you have everything that you need. Okay? Step out on faith. You don't need to keep searching outside of yourself. You don't need to keep... It's really easy once you start learning stuff to get in the habit of just learning. Okay, I'm just going to keep learning. I'm just going to keep learning. No, at some point you have to start implementing what you're learning. So you've learned enough. You've gathered enough resources. You have what you need. Now it's time to do. Do the do, boo. Okay. The Hierophant, this is old structures and stuff, but guess what? They're dying off. This is like a rebirth. This is a new path. This is the new thing. 111, the number 1 represents new beginnings. Okay? So we're manifesting this new life. Step into it. Get into it. And the 9 of Emotions is just a beautiful reminder from the universe that the universe blesses those who are brave enough to take the chance. Take the chance, because you will be divinely rewarded. Okay? Step into it. Get into it. Trust yourself. Go all in. You know what to do. You're ready. It's time. It's time for you to start that business. It's time for you to start that mentorship. It's time for you to step into your role as the lighthouse. Okay? Even if you are, like, for instance, I'm a life coach, amongst other things. Life coaching is something else that I do. But I also have a therapist. And when I first got into therapy, I, was going really deep, unpacking some serious shit. And now it's at the point where, yes, I may still be working through some things, but that doesn't mean that I can't teach others. You don't stop completely just because you're healing your own stuff. You get to a place where, okay, I've healed up enough where I can still teach people, because there's so much that I know, there's so much value that I have to give, while still continuing to improve myself. So I say that to say that you don't have to be a finished product, because you're never going to be a finished product. By the time you're a finished product, it's time for you to go home, 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 upper room, home. Okay? So in the meantime, you're never going to be like completely done with healing and growing and learning and transforming. That's part of this beautiful thing that we call life. It's time. Now is the time. Okay? To take off the blindfold. Can't run from you. You can't run from your power. That's why it's eating you up. That's why you have been a slave to these vices, because you need something to take away the guilt. Guess what? You don't need the vices anymore. When you set yourself free, taking off the blindfold, stepping into your power, that is going to be more than enough to remove that guilt. Okay? All right, so let's check in with the flowers. I love the flowers. Gonna give some guidance for those watching. All right, here we go. Lavender, relax into it. The hills are alive with the sound of music, your beautiful music. Quit stressing like, oh my God, this is never going to happen. When is it going to happen? Now. It's happening now. This is not a drill. It's time for you to step into it and enjoy it. Relax. Okay? So you can diffuse some lavender if you have lavender essential oils. I do, I'm well versed in essential oils. So if you need a trusted resource, hit me up. I'm happy to connect you with them. Okay? But relax. Agapanthus or agapanthus. I don't know how to say this one. So I'm going to do some research and learn how to say this one the right way. But agapanthus, this is stepping into your regality. You see that purple? Purple is royal. Okay? How does royalty show up? Does royalty show up doubting itself, or does royalty show up with that air of knowing? They know that they're royal. They know that they have important shit to do, and they just do it. So, step into it. Relax and step into your role. Yeah, Snapdragon. You gotta stay feisty though. Don't lose your spice. Okay? Now is the time for you to unleash your voice, your power, your you-ness. Okay? Because nobody can do you like you can do you. So it's time for you to come on out, girl. Relax. Know that you are royal. You are divinely supported. And that you're amazing. And let everybody know that you're amazing. This is not to show up in that air like I'm better than you. No, but you're not worse than anybody either. We're all amazing in our own rights, and it's time for you to start owning that, okay? Get into it, step into it, unleash it. Now, today. Let today be that brand new beginning for you. You don't have to, look, just because it's not January 1st doesn't mean that you've missed it and now you got to wait until next year. No, let today be your new beginning. Okay? All right, so since this portal today, the January 11 portal, since it's all about manifesting and abundance, we are going to see how we can step into that energy even more. Okay? I heal the habit of fear and I embrace the habit of love. You don't need to fear anything. Fear is just false evidence appearing real. Okay? And like I tell my son all the time, being brave is not the absence of fear. It's feeling the fear and doing the thing anyway. Is it scary as shit to step out on my own and to just take on private clients and know that I can support them? Yes, but at the same time, I know that I know my shit and I know that I can support them. So even though I may feel some fear, I'm going to do the thing anyway. I'm going to step into the energy of love, loving, supporting others, loving myself for having taken the last 2 years of my life to soak in all of this knowledge. And when I tell you that I went all in, I went all in. I asked every possible question that came to mind. I got all of the feedback. I followed the top leaders. You know, I really, really studied everybody so that I would understand. And now I can say without a shadow of a doubt that I know that I can help other people grow their own spiritual business. Okay? Their heart-centered business. So, for you, let go of that fear. Okay? That was the old way of showing up. That was part of the vices that you were a slave to. Let that go. We're healing that habit and we're embracing this new habit of love. All you need is love. Love yourself. Love everybody else. Move from a place of love. You're never wrong if you're moving from a place of love. Okay? I don't care what anybody says. Just gonna fix this wire real quick. Okay. Spiritual alignment puts my manifestation into motion. Yes, you've got to get spiritually aligned. Look, I, on January 1st, did not know that I was going to leave the community, but I knew that I was not in total alignment. So I had to take a couple of days to check in with myself, to see where I am and what the next step is. We all have to get into alignment. And just because you get into alignment doesn't mean that you always stay in alignment. You have to recalibrate. It's like a car, right? They calibrate your brakes. I think, girl, obviously she's not a car person. I just know how to drive them. But I do know that they rotate your tires and stuff, you know, like it has to get a tune-up, right? We have to take our cars in for tune-ups. So it's time for a spiritual tune-up for you, possibly. Okay? If you need that spiritual tune-up, hop into the Lotus Circle. I'll talk more about that near the end. It's good to feel good. Feel the fish. It is good to feel good. You got to focus on what feels good. If you focus on the stuff that feels bad, guess what you're going to get more of? Stuff that feels bad. But if you focus on what feels good, you're going to get more of what feels good. So think about what would feel good to you. Feel into that. Take stock of where you are. What things feel like love? What things don't feel like love? If it don't feel like love, it's got to go. It ain't the right glove. No love, no glove. Okay? Even though I know it's no glove, no love. But in this case, no love, no glove. I'm not going to put you on if you don't feel good. Okay? Yes. All right. So now we're going to balance things out. We're going to get some feminine energy on this, having nothing to do with biology, everything to do with energy. Feminine energy, it's that yin energy. This is your internal world, your thoughts, your emotions, your intuition. So we'll see what the goddesses and sirens have for you, my darling. Amaterasu, self-esteem. Yes, you have got to build yourself up. I can sit here and tell you until my face falls off that you are amazing, but if you don't believe it, no one else is going to believe it. It all starts with you. If you want other people to believe in you, you have to believe in you first. Okay? So work on that self-esteem. Love yourself back to life. I specialize in helping you love yourself back to life. So if you need private coaching, hit me up. I'll make sure that I have a link below for private coaching. I'll have a link below for the Lotus Circle. Like I said, we'll talk about that shortly. Hathor, contentment. Yes, and you see that she is birthing something beautiful. So this is that beautiful new beginning. Be happy with it. Love it. You're nurturing this, and this will be born soon. Okay? But you have got to start speaking love, life, light, and possibility into it and into yourself. Be content with what you have. Okay? Gratitude is the key. Gratitude is going to help you raise your vibe. That's going to supercharge your manifesting. It's going to change your life. So get grateful. Okay? And one thing that you can do is you can start gratitude journaling. So at the end of each day, list 10 things that you're grateful for. But you got to make that shift. Even when shit is tough, you still got to find gratitude. You can be grateful for the challenge because challenges are just opportunities for growth. You can be grateful for the lesson. Always be grateful for the lesson because you are learning something that you will be able to take with you for the rest of your life that will improve the quality of your life. And you can then share that lesson with others and help improve the quality of their lives. And Oya, power. Yes. Step into your power. You are powerful. So own it today. You don't have to wait. Tell yourself today that you are powerful. You are a powerful creator. And whatever is on your heart, whatever's on your spirit, it's there because it's for you. You don't need to feel guilty for wanting to start your own business. You don't need to feel guilty for walking away from a company or a community or a relationship or whatever it is, so that you can step into your full power, your next chapter. Okay? All right, so now we're going to get some masculine energy. Again, nothing to do with biology, everything to do with energy. The masculine, that's the yang. That's your outer world, your beingness, how you're showing up. So we're going to see what the gods and titans have for you. Okay, here we go. Ooh, focus. Yeah. Target your focus, laser focus on the new thing that you're creating. What is that new thing? That's what you focus on. Okay? Externally, focus your energy on this new thing that you're creating. Mitras, sacrifice. What are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to let go of your comforts that were keeping you stuck? Are you willing to let go of a relationship that's no longer serving you, that's really just keeping you stuck? It's keeping you feeling powerless. What are you willing to sacrifice so that you can have everything that you want? And no, we're not sacrificing our joy. That is not the way that it goes. That's not what the universe wants for you. Okay? Typhon, anger and rage. You got to release this. Okay? If you've been angry at the fact that you have to change, that you got to let some shit go, well, it's either that or you can continue to stagnate and then you can let that light inside of you die. Or you can release the anger and the rage. Don't be angry that you have to let stuff go. Don't be angry that you've outgrown people, places, situations. Be grateful for the fact that you're continuing to grow. Okay? And don't be angry that they're not going with you on this next part of the journey. Because this is your journey. Everyone has their own journey, okay? It's different for all of us. All right, so now we're going to check in with Lenormand to get our action steps. Yep, the ring, commitment. It's time for you to commit to you. Commit to this thing that you want to manifest, this new beginning. Love. Infuse it with love. This woman here, she is waiting for her love to come. She's got this rose, which represents love. The love, she is actually looking at the ring. The commitment. It's time, boo. The love is in the commitment. Fall in love with this new thing that you are bringing to life. And the storm. But what you have to understand with this card, because sometimes people get a little confused. Let me show you all of these. Okay. The storm is behind you. Where are we? The storm is behind you. You are moving forward. Okay? So the clouds are clearing, the birds are flying. This is where you have been. Oh, this is where you have been, okay? You've been stuck. You've been a slave to what's been keeping you comfortable, what's been keeping you stuck. But now the storm clouds are moving. It's time to manifest this beautiful new beginning. Storms are rolling out, boo. Today is your day. Yay, 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 yay. It was so hard for me to not make this crazy sound from this movie, Kung Pao, Enter the Fist. I'll just say, if you've seen the movie, I'm thinking about Tungi. And if you haven't seen the movie, check it out. It's actually free on Amazon Prime. It's part of Prime Video. So my son, I introduced him to that movie recently. He loves it. I freaking love the movie. So yes, that is the sound I was trying not to make. All right, but today is the day. Today is the day for you to set yourself free, for you to go all in, for you to trust yourself, for you to step into your power, for you to know that you are more than enough right here, right now, where you are. Do the thing. Go do the thing. Go shine your light brightly. And I'll remind you of this. Let me get a little sip. As you step into your role as the lighthouse, remember, lighthouses don't run up and down the beach. Okay, hey, I'm over here. Hey, hello, hello, hello. Hey, you over here, you. No, that's not how that goes. Lighthouses stay in one spot and shine that light for those who need it. So you are going to focus on that one spot, that one thing, shining your light ever so brightly so that the people that are looking for you can find you. Okay? I love you. Go manifest amazing stuff. Before we go, the Lotus Circle. So the Lotus Circle is my all access membership over on my website. You get unlimited access to more than 60 hours of on-demand yin yoga. Now I'm adding yang, muscle toning and tightening exercises. I'll be adding twerking classes later this year. I'm so excited for that. So for all you mamas, you grandmamas, you great-grandmamas, hey, I'm going to teach you how to do it so that you don't look locked up or crazy or whatever, so you can twerk freely, because twerking is good for your health. It's good for you. It's good for your spirit. It's good for your body too, for your sacroiliac. It's actually pronounced sacroiliac, but I like sacroiliac. Yes. What else? I'll be adding the mid-month tarot readings here very soon in the coming days. But yeah, you'll have monthly tarot readings. You also will have 50% off of private energy healings and private tarot readings as well. Okay. And this will include any live classes that I add in the future. Right now I'm focused on growing the on-demand, but once I start adding those twerking classes, those are going to be on-demand and live, because sometimes we need to do some troubleshooting. Like, no, you got to arch your back and you got to toss the butt. Okay? We're not shifting, we're tossing. We want to throw that up. Okay? So yeah, I will have a link below for the Lotus Circle so that you can check that out. And I'll make sure that I add a link for private tarot readings. I'll put links for everything that you need below, so check the description box. And if you are already in the Lotus Circle, keep doing what you do, boo. Your mid-month readings will be coming very soon. All right. I love you. Have an incredible day filled with manifesting. You're more than enough right here, right now. You're ready. You're ready. It's time to take the step. The way that we get there is one step at a time. Baby steps. Have you ever seen What About Bob with Bill Murray and Richard Dreyfuss? If not, you got to check that out too. Okay? Really great movie from the 90s. But literally in that movie, baby steps to the door, baby steps to the elevator. And that's how I knew that my therapist was the right one for me, because the first time that we talked, she said to me, baby steps. Girl, that's it. I'm sold. We here. And she's amazing. So I love you. Love yourself. Remember that you are more than enough. You've always been more than enough because you were born more than enough. You are currently more than enough, and you shall continue to forevermore be more than enough. If you have not already, make sure that you like, subscribe, and by all means, share. Sharing is caring. I'll see you soon. Namaste.